Hi, my name is Rena Mehta, and I'll be doing a video on Title I of the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Act. The Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Act was signed into federal law by President Barack Obama on July 21, 2010. It was passed as a response to the late 2000s recessions. It made changes in the American financial regulatory environment that affect all federal financial regulatory agencies at almost every part of the nation's financial services industry. The Title I Act is also known as the Financial Stability Act of 2010. It outlines two agencies tasked with monitoring systemic risk and researching the state of the economy and clarifies the comprehensive supervision of bank holding companies by the Federal Reserve. Title I created the Financial Stability Oversight Council and the Office of Financial Research. The Financial Stability Oversight Council is charged with identifying threats to the financial stability of the U.S., promoting market discipline, and responding to emerging risks to the stability of the U.S. financial system. Specifically, there are three purposes assigned to the Council. One is to identify the risks to the financial stability of the U.S. from both financial and non-financial organizations. Two, to promote market discipline by eliminating expectations that the government will shield them from losses in the event of failure. And three, respond to emerging threats to the stability of the U.S. financial system. The Council has very broad powers to monitor, investigate, and assess any risk to the U.S. financial system. Each voting member of the Council is required to either affirm that the federal government is taking all reasonable steps to assure financial stability and mitigate systemic risk, or describe additional steps that need to be taken under specific circumstances. The chairman of the Council, with the concurrence of two-thirds of voting members, may place non-bank financial companies or domestic subsidiaries of international banks under the supervision of the Federal Reserve if it appears that these companies could pose a threat to the financial stability of the United States. The director reports and testifies before only the Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, Urban Affairs, and the House Committee on Financial Services of the House of Representatives. Testimony shall be annual on the activities of the office, including the work of the Data Center and Research and Analysis Center and the assessment of significant financial market developments and potential emerging threats to the financial stability of the country. The Data and Research Analysis Centers are supported by two entities. One, the Data Center, which collects, validates, and maintains the data required to support the Council, which may be obtained from commercial data providers, publicly available data sources, and the financial entities supervised by the state and federal agencies, and the Research and Analysis Center, which conducts independent analysis of available information to identify financially destabilizing effects and develops and maintains independent analytical capabilities and computing resources. For a period of 5 years after enactment, the office shall submit an annual report to the Senate Committee of Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs and the House Committee on Financial Services, what amounts to a management report.